Hey Aries, how you guys doing? Thank you for visiting, stopping by. I'm gonna do a love reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Ascending. This is for you and your partner, whoever you have on your mind. It could be someone you've dealt with in the past, an ex, someone you're currently dating. Okay. Keep in mind that the energy is interchangeable, so feel free to switch the roles if it makes more sense. And time is fluid, okay? So it can play out today, tomorrow, next week, or it could occur in the recent past. Okay. We have openness that came out first. So your person, your twin, had some issues with being open, right? I feel like they were not in a place to really be open and letting you in. Okay, they had some issues with letting you in, like showing their true self. Yeah, I'm feeling like this person had issues being vulnerable. That was something here that I'm getting challenged the connection, or it was a challenge getting to know this person with like their real heart, like they're really get to know them on a deep level because they had issues with being open. Okay, so I do feel you guys may have been the more open, vulnerable, transparent one, whereas it was difficult to get this person to, like, I'm getting like you had to pull teeth with them. So this person has difficulties with being emotionally available or raw, being true to yourself. Okay, we have the release card here, potential and focus. So yeah, I do feel like you guys had to release this person. Okay, there was some issues. I'm getting some power struggles. All right, and it's not that you guys weren't compatible. I feel you guys were, but you know, there was great potential here. We got the potential card, so I feel like there was great potential, but some of you guys, I feel like there was a lot of push and pull and tugging and resisting that your person didn't get a chance to see what the potential was of this connection. Some of you guys were dealing with your twin who I feel like they could have ended or walked out on the connection or abandoned the connection before it got to its climax, before they really got a chance to see where this connection could go. All right. Some of you guys, I feel like this person could have had issues with moving to the next step, whether it was next level of commitment. And so it never reached that potential. They never gave you a chance. They never tried to see, you know, where this connection can really go. Okay. So yeah, there was an energy of releasing. Maybe you guys had to release this person from your energy. I feel like there could have been a lot of cycles here. We got the autumn changing, you know, seasons. I feel like for a while you guys held on to this person for as long as you could. You did. And then it came to a point where you had to just let it go because it wasn't serving you any good, right? What do we talk about? Holding on to things, right? You have to surrender. You can't hold on to things, right? I mean, especially as a Cancer, I have a tendency to I collect things. I collect mugs, I collect pictures, I mean, I'm not a hoarder, but I like things that are sentimental. I like things that provoke memories and stuff. I like to know that I like the security that comes with it. Okay, so I don't know how to explain it, but I definitely I struggle with that sometimes. So I do feel like here with this person, you struggle with letting this person go, but Spirit was telling you you had to, because holding on to this person wasn't going to make them change. It wasn't going to make this person come back and do right by the connection. It wasn't going to make this person commit. Okay, that would not do anything. So I do feel you had to release them, okay, from your energy, from your space, okay, in order for transformation to take place. All right, so we also have focus. So you guys have changed the focus. The focus is no longer on this person, right? You guys are focusing on yourself, okay? You've you changed the direction of where this connection was going, because some of you guys, I feel like you were so fixated on this person at one point. Okay, I'm getting, not to say that you guys are obsessed, but I'm getting that you guys were so concerned about what this person was doing, if they were dealing with someone else, why did they not want to commit, why did they leave you, why did they abandon the connection, why did they go ghost? You had so many questions and you wondered, and this person never gave you the clarity. They were never open about what they really wanted, what their intentions. Perhaps they were hiding things. Like I'm getting the moon energy here. There could have been some secrets. There could have been some illusions here, right? There could have been other people involved and they didn't tell you. There was something here that was very, I'm getting foggy, hazy. There was just things you didn't know. And I feel like you guys, the fact that you didn't know, it bothered you even more. But then you switched the focus, okay, and you put that focus on yourself, okay? And that's when you've let go, you've released, okay? Wow, we have new beginnings coming out. Let's get one more card. Ooh. Okay, we got 4 more cards. All right, so we have flow, new beginning. So yeah, I do feel like that's when a new beginning happened, right? You guys are on a new journey, a new path, with or without this person, right? There's a newness. Some of you guys are getting like the Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups energy. Definitely Ace of Wands. There's something here you guys are passionate about. I feel like after this connection, you found your new passion, whether it was passion for tarot, your spirituality, passion for, I don't know, it could be a new business idea you guys started, but I'm seeing a new beginning in your energy. I'm feeling there's something here that is making you exciting, making you appreciate life on a whole different level, because you've taken the focus out away from this person, right? You're not fixated on them anymore. We also have voyage and flow. So voyage talks about a journey, right? We're on a twin flame journey. This is a journey, right? It's sometimes it takes months, sometimes it takes years, sometimes, you know, you're not really ever united with your person in the 3D, okay? So this is a long voyage. But it's teaching you a lot about yourself and about what you need to work on. It's triggering some things that you have to heal from past lives and stuff. So yeah, this is a journey here. You guys are on the journey. If you are, you're here to my channel, you're dealing with your twin flame, you are on a journey. This is a voyage. This is no joke, okay? All right, we have go with the flow, So yeah, I feel like right now this is like surrendering, right? Letting go of control issues, no longer trying to dictate the way it needs to go, the direction of the connection. You guys are going with the flow of life, okay? And that's the way things should be. And we have freedom. Wow, I love it. This is so liberating. So you guys have taken back your freedom. You've set yourself free. Right? At one point, you guys kept yourself in a cage, like a caged bird, in conflict with yourself, like the 8 of Swords. You can't get out. You can't free yourself. It's like you don't know the answers. You can't get the answers. And so you're keeping yourself stuck and you're going around and around in your head, negative thoughts, and you can't release yourself. You guys have set yourself free. Okay? You're setting yourself free. Very beautiful. All right, I'm gonna jump into some tarot. Now, if this resonates, like, share, comment, and subscribe. What do we need to know about this connection? What's going on? Let's see what's going on with their person. What is their person going through right now? I'm really gonna focus on their twin. What is happening with their person? Ooh, the Star card came out in reverse. Some of you guys are dealing with an Aquarius. So your person has lost hope in something. Okay, I feel like they're in this a very low vibrational energy. They're not so hopeful. This is someone who's a little bit pessimistic, maybe about life. There could have been something here that happened in life. Things turned around for the worse, and they're not too happy. I feel like your person has given up on something. They're no longer as passionate or happy or inspired by something here. Something could be, let's find out more. But the star in the verse is telling me that, you know, this is someone who still needs to heal, right? There's still some open wounds here. Your person could be definitely in the midst of their healing, where things are not pretty at all. Yeah. In fact, we got the Four of Cups with that. So now your person is doing a lot of reflecting and thinking. And this is where, you know, again, the Four of Cups, you know, we all know it's about missed opportunity, it's regrets, it's hopelessness, it's disappointment. But that's when the tables are turning. You see that? So now your person is doing the work. They're in this energy. They're now feeling some of the pain that you felt, or some of the heartache, or the heartbreak, or the disappointment, and that is now causing your person to look and acknowledge their shortcomings, their weaknesses. So I do see the star in the verse is telling me your person still has a lot of healing to do. And they're in this really low vibrational energy, the Four of Cups. They do feel like they've missed out on something here, or maybe they've made a poor decision in the past, right? Because there was great potential here. And I feel like they had a lot of feelings for you with the Four of Cups, but they were never open about it. They were never really willing to share it. They were very closed off and closed-minded. I feel like your person could have been someone who just wasn't okay and comfortable with just showing their feelings and expressing. Yeah. So the Seven of Cups came out in reverse. So I do feel like this person had options in love before. Okay. And I feel like they're now becoming more clear. There's clarity. Okay. I feel like your person's eliminating the confusion. I feel like they're seeing that their options have only hurt the connection and maybe even confuse them as to what they really wanted. Right now, your person may be getting a new perspective on things. We got the focus here for your person as well. So I feel like they're now focusing on what's important for them, and it's not having, I'm getting quantity is at one point was better than quality for them. But now they're putting focus on themselves and what they want out of life, what they want out of love. Okay, and it's not about having just a whole bunch of interest and partners and attention from other people. Your person's becoming more clear on what they need in life and what will make them happy. Okay. Too many cards here. Let's see what this is about. Okay, so we got the Five of Cups. So we got the Four of Cups, the Five of Cups, just definitely feeling really bad about the situation. They're definitely looking back at the past, wishing things were different, wishing that they had said they cared about you, wishing that they expressed more, wishing that they hadn't let you down, because what I'm seeing is that they let themselves down too. Yeah. And now they're doing a lot of reflecting. Seven of Pentacles, reflecting on their past investment, on the connection that they had with you. I feel like they're definitely in this energy of remembering all the good times that you guys had, but then looking at the situation like, wow, I ruined the whole thing. I ruined everything. Okay, like they're feeling at fault for something that they've done. Okay, so I do feel like your person is finally seeing that what they lost was something pretty big. Okay, this was something you guys were both at one point invested in for the long term, and I think that this person, all of a sudden, I'm getting backed out. All of a sudden, they backed out. They wanted to be free. They wanted to liberate themselves. I'm getting this as someone who wanted to stay single. Okay, so we do got the Knight of Pentacles. We got the Lovers in reverse, Ace of Cups in reverse, and the Two of Pentacles. So what I'm seeing is that your person definitely would love to reach out right now. They're constantly thinking about you, but what I'm seeing is that they're choosing not to, right? The lovers is a decision, it's an option, and they're choosing not to because they're in a place of they're feeling unloved. They feel like you perhaps wouldn't love them anymore or you wouldn't look at them the same. I'm getting that your person's out talking themselves from doing something because they're going back and forth. Should I not? You know, that kind of energy. And I don't feel like your person's struggling anymore. I just feel like they feel like maybe there's been so much time, there's been so much damage. They don't know how to make it up. They don't know how to make things better. And that Knight of Pentacles is like they want to reach out, they want to send you a message, a text. They would love to get back on the right page, but the Lovers in reverse is telling me that they feel like it's probably not a good idea, right? It's not a good idea right now because, well, there's been so much time is lost, and they don't even think that you would open up your arms to them anymore. They feel like they've let you down so much, like the love isn't even there anymore. They feel like your heart is gone. They feel like you have moved away or you've forgotten them. Okay. And maybe they're just feeding, I'm getting like the energy that you're giving off is that you moved on, right? You have a new beginning. You've taken the focus out of this person. So now your person's feeling like, wow, it's too late. What am I going to do? It's too late. I'm going to get a few cards from the Sacred Signs and Symbols deck. This is one of my Oracle cards on my Etsy shop. Again, everything is 10% off using the promo code SOUL10. Okay. All right, let's see. What are messages here we have for my twins? Ooh, this coffee beans. Snooze, wake up call, fresh start. So your person was snoozing. They were sleeping. Okay, when they were with you, I feel like they didn't take you serious. I'm getting this is someone who didn't see you. They took you for granted. They really didn't acknowledge what this connection was, right? They were asleep, right? They weren't woken to recognize and see this soul connection that you guys had, this strong soul bond. So yeah, I do feel like it's not until after that they're finally waking up, right? We got the coffee energy, right? Caffeine, what does it do? It keeps you up. It wakes you up, right? So I do feel like your person's finally waking up and they're seeing something. They're wanting perhaps, you know, a new beginning, a new start. This is someone who's looking back at the past. Again, 5 of Cups, 4 of Cups, wishing that they had woken up before, wishing that they had done things differently. All right, we got the spider energy, web of lies, caught, sticky situation. So now your person feels stuck, right? That's what the spider is, stuck on the web. Your person is now feeling stuck. They don't know what to do. They've got themselves all entangled in a situation here. They don't know how to get themselves out of. All right. Some of you guys, they could have told lies. They could have told you that they didn't care about you. They didn't love you. They didn't want to see you again. Okay. I'm getting, there could have been some harsh communication, some mean words. Okay. And now they're stuck because they're thinking about that and they don't know how to now come towards you here with the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. All right, we got the toolbox. So some of you guys are dealing with someone who's very good with their hands. We got fixing, repairing, rebuilding, reconstructing. So yeah, I feel like your person really would love to be able to fix things, but it's not that easy, right? It's not that easy because we got the star coming out in reverse. So your person's not so optimistic that it can be repaired that easily. Okay, it's like they want to, but the truth is that, well, you know, they've really ruined an opportunity here. right? This had great potential. The Seven of Pentacles, we got the potential card. This connection had great potential in the past, and I feel like they slept on it. They slept on you. Okay, they didn't see it for what it was at the time. And it takes a lot to have to rebuild something from the ground up. But that's what your person's thinking about, what that will require. Wow, look at that. We got the mirror energy. So yeah, mirroring. You and your twin are mirroring each other. Look at that. We got a broken mirror. So your person's reflecting, okay, a lot. They're looking at the mirror and they're reflecting on the situation. They're looking at themselves. They're seeing their insecurities, their fears. They're coming to terms with that face to face. And it is bringing forth an awareness about themselves that they may have been at fault for something, right? There are things that they have to heal. There are things that they have to come to terms with and release and let go and free themselves from, all right? So you guys are mirroring each other. Maybe you guys are feeling the same way right now. A lot of regrets, a lot of remorse, okay? Oops, okay, we got card that flew down. We have the dark black shades, incognito, discreet. So that's what's going on with your person right now. They're acting very like shady. Shady, pretty much, that's the word. They're incognito, right? They got their shades on. They don't want to be seen. I feel some of you guys, it's because they're embarrassed. They don't want you to see them. They're being very discreet. Some of you guys that are watching you with those shades, but they're not telling you. Okay. All right, let's see. I'm going to get some unrevealed thoughts and secrets. Again, this is another one of my oracle decks on my Etsy shop. It is on sale too, I believe. So check it out. Love will conquer. Okay, so love will conquer. So if you guys are in a place where, you know, you obviously don't want to be, love will conquer, okay? Ooh. Don't give up on me. Don't give up on me. So your person wants to tell you that they don't want you to give up on them, right? They know that they've let you down. They know that they've been untrue to you. Maybe they've lied to you, been dishonest, but they don't want you to give up on them just yet. And that's kind of what keeps us stuck, right? Don't give up on me. Okay, we have I am a lost soul. So this person is admitting that they're lost. Okay, they're lost in the world here. They're feeling at a loss, right? They're feeling alone. They're feeling like they really let you down. Like they're just wandering as a lost, empty soul, okay? Carrying all this heavy, sad, depressive energy, okay? So they're lost without you. Your person could be missing you a lot. Okay. We have vulnerability is my weakness. So yeah, this person had issues being vulnerable. We had the openness card. They couldn't be open and real with you. It was so difficult for this person to just let down their guards, right? To express themselves. Some of you guys, you question them, well, how do you feel about me? And they couldn't even answer. They couldn't respond. They had a difficult time opening up. So some of you guys, you're teaching this person how to open up. You're teaching them it's okay to be vulnerable sometimes, right? Yeah, you got to protect your heart, but you can't be walking around like a damn turtle with the shell. You can't do that. You got to give a little to get a little bit, right? Give a little to get a little. All right. I'm going to let that siren pass. Okay. Together with you was pure bliss. So they're looking back at the situation. They feel like, wow, in the past, you guys were just a match made in heaven. It was great. It was beautiful. It was authentic. It was blissful, right? It was happy times. I mean, why did this person ruin it? Because love scared them. Some of you guys, they're saying love scares me. So that could have been the reason as to why they sabotage this connection in some way. All right, so I'm gonna get some message. What does Spirit want you to know? And then I'm gonna get into my Ask the Universe, okay? And think about 3 questions you want to ask your twin. If you could, what are 3 questions you want to ask them? It has to be yes or no questions, okay? It can't be like, are they gonna reach out next? I mean, not that type of question, but what day are they gonna reach out? Okay, you can't tell you dates. Okay, it has to be yes or no. So think about 3 questions, and then when I do the Ask the Universe, those will be your answers. Okay, so let's see what messages we have for my twins out there. Okay, we got life lessons. Life lessons. Let me read this fine print. It says, you can break free from reoccurring and negative patterns by praying to know the lesson and blessing they contain. Wow. So you guys are breaking free from being stuck, right? Constantly thinking about this person. Didn't we talk about the 8 of Swords? You guys releasing yourself, releasing and setting yourself free. We got the Freedom card, having a new beginning because you're taking the focus off this person, right? And that's allowing you to see the lesson. You're getting your lesson. Some of you guys, that's the breakthrough. That's how you know you're learning. That's how you know you're healing, okay? So that's beautiful. Let's see, what else do we need to know? Ooh, amethyst. That's one of my favorite stones. So if you guys keep amethyst around, there could be a reason why you should right now, okay? It says revealing your true self. As you allow others to know the real you, you'll feel loved for who you truly are. Wow. Some of you guys, you have to keep amethyst around because your person, I feel like they may not be spiritual, but that is going to help your person come into terms with who they are, right? Because they have issues with showing their real self to other people. And it could be because they feel unloved, unappreciated, or they just don't know who they are, right? And they struggle with this. So some of you guys, they're telling me for you to keep amethyst around, and it's gonna help your twin come to terms with who they are. Okay, so sleep with amethyst. Yeah, put it under your pillow. Keep it around your space when you're working. I don't know if you guys work from home. Keep a amethyst. Put it in your pocketbook. There's a need for you to carry amethyst, and amethyst is a very honestly, this is amethyst. This is my amethyst. I have a lot of amethyst. It's one of my favorite crystals. This is also amethyst. Okay, so if you guys have that purple white, it looks just like that purple white stone. I also have amethyst necklaces on my Etsy shop. This is one of my favorites. So keep amethyst around. Spirit is saying keep amethyst around. It's for your person, not you. Well, you too, but it's really for your person, guys, okay? Okay, we also have fluorite. Natural beauty and authenticity. Be yourself as God made you naturally attractive and lovable inside and out. Wow. This is for both of you guys. Know that you are loved. Know that you're very attractive inside out, okay? Don't ever question that. Don't you ever question that. Okay. Ooh, okay. We got another card. Be gentle with yourself, okay? Be gentle with yourself. You've been through a lot and need time to heal and recover. So that's for you guys. Look how beautiful that card is. Be gentle with yourself. You've been through a lot, okay? So that's for you guys. You've been through a lot and you need the time to heal and recover. Healing is an ongoing process. You are not fully healed, all right? So let's get my Ask the Universe deck. So again, this is for everyone. Ask your question. Think about 3 questions. All right. Think about your first question now. I'm going to pull a card for you and that'll be your answer. Again, this deck is on my Etsy shop. For those of you guys that are interested, 10% off. You don't need to know tarot. It's an oracle deck. You can carry it around. It is big. It's 108 cards here, guys. Okay. It's not your typical 78 cards like the tarot deck. It's 108 cards. Okay. So it's kind of like 2 decks in one. All right, so ask your first question as it relates to your person. Think about your other 3 questions too, but ask your first question. All right, universe, what is the answer to the first question, please? Manifest what you want. You have the power to manifest what you want. So it's not saying yes or no, manifest it. Manifest it, okay? Love it. All right, what's your second question, guys? Ask your second questions. Think about it before I pull my card. Put it into the universe. Ask the universe. Ooh, the whole deck came out. Ask the universe, what's your second question? You will soon find out, okay? You will soon find out the answer to that question. All right, ask your last question. The third question is, what's the answer to the third question? Ooh, we got 2. What you're thinking is right, and you're heading in the right direction, okay? So what you're thinking is right, and you're heading in the right direction. So that is your answers. They all look different. We got all different types here. But yeah, I mean, I'm going to start using this in my readings. Let me know what y'all think. I figured it would just be a great way to connect with you guys if there's something that you're unsure about. And yeah, that's what I have for you guys. All right, so I wish you well. Sending you my love and my blessings to each and every one of you guys. Take care and stay safe.